Hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be flying a couple of circuits with my instructor in this Cessna. Runway in use at Red Hill today is 18, which is a little trickier than I'm used to. There's a climbing left turn very soon after takeoff, and because of the low altitude, you have to be extra careful not to turn too sharply and lose airspeed, which can stall the airplane. You can't turn too late either because of the Gatwick airspace restrictions ahead. Anyway, enjoy the video!
Temperature, +26, dew point, +15. QNH, 1016. Acknowledge receipt of information Quebec, and QNH on first contact.
7,000, Golf Papa Delta.
Is that 2/3 of 6 knot crosswind?
Yeah,
That'd be right.
not too bad, is it? We'll see.
Red Hill Tower, Golf Bravo Oscar Yankee Lima, outbound with information Quebec, QNH 1016.
Golf Oscar Yankee Lima, Red Hill Tower, pass your message.
Golf Yankee Lima, Cessna 1522 BOB at Red Hill Aviation, request taxi for circuits.
Golf Yankee Lima, Squawk 7010, taxi Golf 3.
Squawk 7010, taxi to Golf 3, Golf Yankee Lima.
Press.
Stand by.
Yeah, good. Give it its weight. Let it wake up. There you go. Cool.
3 down there. Alright.
Yeah.
Doesn't catch very well. There you go. Right. Let's go.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, wind 210 degrees, 10 knots, clear takeoff, left turn.
Clear takeoff, left turn, Golf Yankee Lima. Clear for takeoff. Alright, airspeed is alive. Oh, 50 knots, rotate. I did not do takeoff brief.
Right.
Let's get in line with the farm.
Got my buffer on navigation, basic service.
20 degrees left turn.
When you change.
Bye, Papa. I'll call you changing frequency.
Positive rate flaps up.
A little bit more to the right, just so you don't fly over the next farm. You just keep turning right so you can see it down your left.
Okay, yeah.
One down there.
Yeah. Golf Yankee Lima, downwind.
Golf Yankee Lima, report final.
Report final, Golf Yankee Lima. Brakes. The ridge. Heartbeats. The piece in the green. I'm stopping, we're stopping. Fuel should go around. Heartbeat back in.
You'll be turning before this bridge because you shouldn't be on the other side of it. Okay? So this is too wide, so just keep the turn coming
Keep turning.
round. So just go back on the other side.
Or to the left.
Yeah. So you should never fly over that bridge, okay?
Okay.
start to configure and do all your normal stuff now.
Golf Yankee Lima final.
Golf Yankee Lima runway 18, surface wind 220 degrees, 10 knots, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Golf Yankee Lima 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
Red Hill Golf, Charlie Bravo, Mike Papa, changing frequency to South End.
Golf Mike Papa, roger, squawk con security, free call, south end, good night.
Good night.
Go around?
You don't need to say going around.
Yeah, okay. Can't see the farm. Oh, there you go. I'm right over it. Right
Yeah,
over
just a little bit of a late flare. Okay. But the profile's really nice. You fixed how high you were. So just need a little bit more of a flare.
it. Okay. Golf Yankee Lima downwind.
Golf Yankee Lima, report final.
Report final, Golf Yankee Lima. Golf Yankee Lima final.
Golf Yankee Lima runway 18, wind 220 degrees, 10 knots, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
Okay, hold that. Off you go. Get into the air. Just hold the back pressure in, otherwise you're just going to keep pumping the nose on the grass, okay?
Okay.
Blow the nose a little bit. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't going to come down.
Yeah, the wind's not really helping you today, so think about what you can do to make sure you get down a little bit better.
Golf Yankee Lima downwind.
Golf Yankee Lima, report final.
Report final, Golf Yankee Lima.
This circuit is a little bit smaller compared to 08 and 26, so all the radio calls and checks has to be done a little bit sooner. Anyway, a few good laps and hopefully I can convince my instructor to let me go solo today.
Red Hill, good evening again, Helimed 60, Echo.
Let's see, circuit, Red Hill pass message.
Good evening, sir. We are west-southwest of Dorking by about 4 miles, requesting a rejoin instruction. Just lifted from a site, Diddingshurst.
Let's see, circuit, roger. Join on right base, runway 18, and QNH 1016. Fixed wing circuit is active.
Copy, join right base for 18, 1016, and the fixed wing circuit active. Copy that, 60 Echo.
Golf Yankee Lima final.
10 knots, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
Hold the back pressure in. Yep, off you go. Bit more back pressure. A little bit more right rudder. Okay, so we're going to do a flapless, so
Okay.
think about when you're going to configure, because if you do it how you've been doing there, you're 100% going to be high, okay?
Okay. Golf Yankee Lima downwind, request flapless touch and go.
Golf Yankee Lima, roger, approved. Report final, runway 18, number 2. Number 1 is a helicopter right base.
Report final, number 2, looking out for helicopter right base. Golf Yankee Lima. Right.
Central Tower, Golf Bravo, Oscar Lima, Victor, Bell Beach, inbound, information, Quebec.
Golf Yankee Lima final, 18.
Golf Yankee Lima, continue approach, 1 to vacate.
Continue approach, Golf Yankee Lima.
Golf Oscar Victor, basic service, squawk 3767, report Godstone.
Squawk 3767, report Godstone, Golf Lima Victor.
60 Echo, rescue taxi.
60 Echo, taxi back, vacate right.
Copy, vacate right taxi back, 60 Echo.
70 knots, lower the nose slightly.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, wind 200, 10 knots, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
Hold the back pressure on. Full power. Bit more back pressure.
Golf Yankee Lima downwind.
Golf Yankee Lima, report final.
Report final, Golf Yankee Lima. Golf Yankee Lima final.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, wind 200, 10 knots, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
At the last stage of flap down.
Middle Tower 52.
South 10, proceed all the way.
Proceed on the way, 30.
Okay, bring it back into the middle, please. Go full power.
Golf Lima Victor, Godstone.
Golf Lima Victor, John, left base, runway 18.
Left base, 18, runway 18, Golf Lima Victor.
Yeah, control. You have control. Cool. So, if you have a land like that, slightly left of the centre line, the first priority should be getting it back into the middle, because otherwise you're getting very, very close to the end of the runway lights. You then go full power, and don't misjudge the rudder, you're going to hit straight into those, okay? So that's really important. Right, on that approach, you set 1,500 RPM after configuring. Now you know for the last 4 or 5 we've just done that you've been getting high, and you've always had to reduce the power, okay? So why did you then set 1,500 at that point?
Instinct.
Okay, so remember, you've changed it. You've realised already, quite rightly, that you're having to bring off the power quite early because you're drifting. Sorry, because you're getting high, okay? So you definitely should be setting 1,500 at that point then, should you? Because otherwise you're just going to get high. So it was a nice landing at 30 degrees of flat, because you probably would have had to go around if I hadn't told you to do that, okay? I don't want you to have to do that. I want to see you just landing nicely with 20, okay? So I'm going to try glide on this one, so you can obviously use 30 degrees off if you need it, okay? But just really think about when you do normal ones, what altitude, okay, that you use, or what power setting you use when you're getting consistently high, okay? So you have control?
I have control. Golf Yankee Lima, downwind, request glide, touch and go.
Golf Yankee Lima, glide approved, number 2 to Cessna final.
Number 2, Golf Yankee Lima.
Okay, can you see it?
Oh.
Just turning final, you can see it.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I turn, yes.
So, see how much more time you have that you have there if you just do that climb at 65 knots.
Wind 220 degrees, 10 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 18, Golf Lima Victor.
Okay, so you'll stay behind them. Whenever you think you can make the runway, you're going to cut the power and start to glide it. And you've got all the flaps to use when you need them.
Golf Yankee Lima, final.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, surface wind 200, 10 knots, clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
Did you mean to put that down then? You haven't put it down if you meant
The
to.
third one. I wasn't going to do it just yet. But,
Stop. Definitely, can we make this a stop and do 180 back? Start again.
Golf Yankee Lima, roger, so you want to go again, depart?
Hey, yeah, I just didn't want to do a touch and go with this little runway left.
Golf Yankee Lima, backtrack to line up.
Backtrack's line up, Golf Yankee Lima. Cool. That was fine, just because it was a little bit late. I didn't want to take off again because of how close to the trees.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
yeah.
So you could have put the flaps down a little bit earlier. That's why when you looked like you were going to go for it, I wasn't sure if you meant to press it because it didn't move.
I thought about it, and I thought even on the 2, it was enough to make it.
Okay, so you can see how, yeah, I mean, you might have done, but obviously you see how you would have been fine putting, because you have high at that point, so that's the whole point, that if you know you're 100% going to make it, put the last stage out, just makes your life easier, okay? So we're just going to do a couple more normal ones now, okay, after doing those. Yeah, it was just because you can see when if we'd gone full power then, we would have been very, very close to the trees, so I'd rather just do a normal take-off without having to worry about that, so that was fine. So there wasn't anything you did wrong, you would have made the runway and stop by the end. Cool, yes, there's a couple normal ones, so yeah, it's really, you saw on that one when I flew around how much more time you had downwind, okay? It really makes a difference if you get the speeds, especially when it's a little bit heavy, okay? So let's really try and work on that.
Okay.
So once I've done the turn, you can then call ready for the departure.
R2, cross back.
Crossing back, roger.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, wind 200, 10 knots, clear takeoff.
Yeah,
Clear for takeoff, 18, Golf Yankee Lima. Airspeed alive. 50 knots, rotate. It wasn't takeoff trim.
Oh, that's my fault. Sorry.
That's right. Golf Yankee Lima final.
Golf Yankee Lima, continue approach, vehicle crossing.
Continuing approach, vehicle crossing, Golf Yankee Lima.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, surface wind 180 degrees, 10 knots, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
Alright, when you land, you need to make sure you keep it in the middle as you brake, okay? So you're drifting to the left when you're on the runway, yeah?
Yeah.
I need to not see that
Okay.
on this last one, okay? So, landing's fine. I'll do the radio call downwind, okay?
Should I be doing a bit more right rudder just before I land, or
So you're keeping it straight, you're just letting the wind blow you left. Remember how I said, you keep it straight, you use the right aileron
yeah.
to stop it drifting. But if you land slightly not straight, that's fine. Or if you land slightly off the centre line, that's fine.
Yeah.
You just need to use the brakes gently in the rudder to get it into the middle and then start to slow down, okay? So what you don't want obviously is to land and then veer off the runway and hit something.
Okay.
So I just need to see a nice controlled stop on this one, okay?
Roger, hold at Godstone.
Hold at Godson, Golf Papa Delta.
Golf Yankee Lima downwind, the speed to land in student first solo.
Golf Yankee Lima, report final.
Report final, Golf Yankee Lima.
After I flare, I can still keep the radar on
Yeah.
wind.
Yeah,
I don't want to get confused over which way the wind is.
Just rudder to keep straight, and if you see yourself moving left, just use a little bit of aileron just to counteract it. So once you've stopped and you're on the runway, don't start braking straight away. Use the rudder to gently ease it into the middle and then start to brake. Okay?
You calling pilot?
No, you're doing.
Golf Yankee Lima final.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, wind 180 degrees, 6 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
Golf Papa Delta on left base for 18 to land.
Golf Papa Delta, report final.
Report final, Golf Papa Delta.
Golf Yankee Lima, at the end, right on Delta, around to club.
Round out to the club, Golf Yankee Lima. Onto the taxiway.
Oh, okay.
Alright, air control.
You have control.
Right. I meant like you could brake a little bit sooner.
Okay.
Okay. Did you hear him? What he said when you were landing? Well, on that last bit.
Delta runway
So he
18,
said right at the end,
0 degrees to
all the way
down,
out to the
close
club.
to
Okay.
land.
So once you're in the middle, you can then start to brake a little bit. Just keep this nicely back because it is bouncier. Okay. So you would have stopped by the end of that. But yeah, if you go all the way to the end, go off straight onto the taxiway, then turn right and go around.
Okay.
Okay. And if you land like that's fine, you just have a longer taxi all the way around, okay, and then it's just flown out. Okay, yeah, so that was fine, the landing was nice, you gently brought it into the middle, yeah, just brake a little bit sooner. As soon as you're in the middle, just lift your feet up and start to gently brake together, okay? There's no, otherwise I was a little bit worried you weren't going to brake, and I was going to have to do something towards the end, a little bit close to the company, okay? So it was fine, but then so start to brake a little bit earlier, that's fine, and then just, if you end up going past the middle, they may just tell you to vacate to the end and do that, okay? It's going to go a little bit faster to save some time. Okay, so your call sign, when you call up, is Student Golf Bravo Oscar Yankee Lima.
Okay.
Okay, that then becomes Student Golf Yankee Lima. Okay, unless he just says Golf Yankee Lima, in which case you can just say Golf Yankee Lima. Okay, so you just say Student Golf Yankee Lima or Student Golf Bravo Oscar Yankee Lima, unless he says otherwise. Okay. I'm obviously gonna get out when I get over to the club. Okay. So you're gonna just request taxi for a circuit. Okay. Once I'm out, he'll tell you to go to Golf 3 again, just like before. You're going to go over there, you're going to do all your checks like you've done before, okay?
Yeah. So from...
just do your power checks pre-takeoff, okay? Then you're going to just brief yourself in your head, okay? Cool, ready. Do one circuit, obviously landing. If you're not happy, obviously, as you're coming into land, anything, you can obviously go around, that's fine, okay? But you're only doing one landing.
Okay.
So, obviously the plan is for you to just land it after one. If you need to go around because you're not happy or you think it's dangerous, that's fine. But otherwise, you're just landing. Okay. Once you're done, you can just come and park it, wherever you want over here. I'll just go and put it in between here, so you can just go straight away. And because it's getting a little bit murky, you can put the landing light as well on if you want for it as well. Okay.
Can I put that on now?
Yeah. Right. I'm going to leave my headset in with you and my iPad with Sky Demon, so you'll have that. If you're unsure of anything or where you're turning, you've got the full pattern on there, okay, so you can either have that on your lap or just by the side to look at. Obviously don't stare at it, you haven't needed it, and just be really careful, just as you've done the couple, to make sure you lose the height early on the base down leg so you don't end up too high, okay? I don't want you to use 30, but if you think you're going to overfloat it a little bit and you need to use 30, you can, but I'd rather obviously you just use 20 degrees, okay? You got any questions?
No?
Okay. Right, well, enjoy it. I'll be watching and listening anyway, okay?
Okay.
But yeah, just do what you've just done for the last few in a row, okay?
Okay.
Right, have fun.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Student Golf Yankee Lima requests a taxi for circuit.
Student Golf Yankee Lima, taxi Golf 3.
Taxi Golf 3, Golf Yankee Lima. Alright, power checks. Into the wind, brakes on, oils, T's and P's in the greens, RPM set to 1700. RP check. Magnetos check. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Suction is in the greens. Ammeter is charging. Oils, P's and P's in the green, idle. Ammeter discharging. P's and P's in the greens. Reset to 1200. Right, trim set for takeoff. Throttle friction is fine. Mixture is rich. Magnetos on both. Fuel is on. Primer in and locked. Flaps 10. Gauges, T's and P's in the green. Set DI 160. 160. Arches, I'm strapped in. Doors is locked. Transponder out. Shows free movement. Brother. And takeoff brief. Departing 18. Crosswind component is about 6 knots. Rotate at 50, climb at 60 with 10 degrees of flaps. Events of problem after VI, sufficient runway, land back on, insufficient runway. Best glide at 65 knots, find the field to land in. Carry out radio calls if time permits. Do not turn back, circuit height 1,200 feet. Any questions? No, I'm all ready to go. Student Golf Yankee Lima at Golf 3, ready for departure for 18.
Golf Yankee Lima, line at runway 18, left-hand circuits.
Line up 18, left-hand circuit, Golf Yankee Lima.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, wind 210 degrees, 5 knots, clear takeoff, left turn.
Clear takeoff, left turn, Golf Yankee Lima, 18. Alright, airspeed is alive. 50 knots, rotate. Time at 65. Time at 60. Until left turn, 20 degrees. Turning, flaps up. Student Golf Yankee Lima, downwind to land.
Golf Yankee Lima, report final.
Report final, Golf Yankee Lima. Right, brakes. Extra rich, carpet check, T's and P's screens. Fuel on, insufficient for go around. I'm strapped in, carpet back in. Student Golf Yankee Lima final.
Golf Yankee Lima, runway 18, surface wind 200, 5 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land 18, Golf Yankee Lima.
Thank you, Lima. Congratulations. And you can continue all the way to the end. At the end, right on the taxiway back to the club.
Thank you. Continue to the end. Taxi back to the club. Golf Yankee Lima.
Words.